student athletes that are involved in today's contest understand the importance of sportsmanship and know that it should be practiced at all times. Please help our students by showing respect to all participants, coaches, officials, and spectators at today's contest and cheering only in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Please take note of facility exits at this time. In the event of an emergency that requires...
Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Cranston fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Cranston fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up.
Alright, good evening everybody from Vegetable Gym here for Cranston East Girls Basketball. Thunderbolts versus Quakers. I'm Timmy here for play-by-play of the English broadcast. Of course, you can watch the Spanish broadcast on our YouTube channel as well in a separate video. We're here for the opening debut of the Cranston East Lady Bolts, now headed by new head coach Phil Goddard after Coach Jamal Diggs, previous coach Jamal Diggs, left for one of the Rhode Island colleges, I believe our Rick, as an assistant coach. Wishing the best of luck to him that season. But for here, Coach Phil Goddard, first year as head coach of the Lady Bolts, leading the way in this fairly young squad, which lost a lot of seniors last year. We're going to continue more after the anthem. Just got finished here with the national anthem here at Vegetable Gym. They are just announcing the starting lineups. We have them right here for the Lady Bolts at home. Maya Jimenez, the junior, hoping to make a big splash this season, starting at forward. Jane Gunderway, the sophomore forward as well, trying to step up from her JV season already into her varsity role. Aiden Gulliver, senior player, made a huge addition for the Lady Bolts last year, led the team in scoring as part of the Big Three. She'll hope to have a big senior year and hopefully create a championship run for the Lady Bolts. Michaela Johnson, senior captain here at guard. Didn't really see her much last year. Let's see how she'll contribute this year. And of course, the sophomore forward, Madison Gutierrez, another player from the JV squad last year that did pretty well. We'll see how she steps up this year. A fairly young starting lineup. Two sophomores there. A pretty young team overall. And now for the Quakers, Jay Perez at guard, freshman. Addie Prescott, junior forward. Ava Giardino, number 25. Junior guard, number 30. Lauren Busquet, the freshman forward. And Hannah West, number 34, the junior guard as well. Again, a very young team for the Quakers as well. So a team, both teams useful. We'll see who will get the win here at Vegetable Gym tonight. Announcing the starting lineups right now for the Lady Bolts.
And at guard, a senior captain, number 12, Aiden Gulliver.
He's trying to improve upon their 10-7 season in the last year in which they made the playoffs. Won at home for Charahoe, but lost away to end their playoff run there. Also was able to enter the Rhode Island tournament, Rhode Island's version of March Madness. They had a home win as well there, but again got eliminated in the second round. Game's about to start. Both coaches are talking to their players. Head coach Tamara Tardy for the Quakers. Again, new head coach Phil Goddard leading the Lady Bolts, hopefully leading them to a championship run. A lot of promise from those Lady Bolts last year. Lady Bolts also lost a huge chunk of their senior roster. Cassie Hernandez being the biggest loss was part of that big three of Cassie Hernandez, Aiden Gulliver, and Maya Jimenez. We'll see how this offense will operate without her. And also some key role players, Bethany John Philippe, Trinity Saab included. We'll see how Coach Phil Goddard will handle these situations. About to tip off here. Maya Jimenez for East to tip off for them. Lauren Bousquet, number 30, for them. As East will win the tip off, and as Jadon Gundaway in possession first, as East wins it and will have first possession of the game. Gundaway leading as a point guard, facing heavy defense from Averett Giardino. Bounce pass to the corner to Gutierrez. A lot of passing going on here around the three-point line. Gulliver, the leading scorer from last year. Heavily guarded. Moses Brown playing tight defense. Loses control, and that'll be a travel call on Gulliver. Gives the Quakers back the ball. And inbounding is Ava Giardino, freshman junior guard. Correction there. And it'll be Moses Brown ball again, inbounding once again Giardino. Giardino cross court to Jay Perez, freshman starting guard, as he's just playing a quick press defense early on in the first quarter. 7:25 to go. And a mid-ranger will bounce off the rim. It's rebounded by East. Jana Gundaway has it and will go in transition. Gives it to Maya Jimenez. Guarded here by Lauren Bousquet, the other forward. Should be a fun matchup to watch here, as Jimenez, one of the top players here. We'll see some improvement in the sophomore season, and it's taken away by Perez. And Quakers get back the ball inside the paint. First points go to Bousquet and will give Quakers the lead. And falling down is an East player, that's Michaela Johnson, senior starting guard. And that'll give East back the ball. And Jay Perez on the foul. Inbounding will be Gulliver. Looking to the right and finding Jimenez. And taken away once again by the Quakers. Perez passing with a bounce inside the paint, and another score. This time it's Hannah West, the junior guard. Michaela Johnson bouncing. Pass to the corner. Shot too far for Gutierrez. Loose ball. Falling onto the ground is Moses Brown. Perez, the ball handler again. And it's a double dribble. Lady Bolts get back the ball. 4-0 with 6:25 to go. Quakers have the lead. Can East score their first here. Maya Jimenez driving in. Left behind. Trying to create some room. Tipped and nearly taken away. Now it's taken away by Perez. She's already had a couple of turnovers so far this game. Of another pass, then 4 points for Hannah West. A strong start for the Quakers as they're up 6-0. Jimenez playing hard defense, gets it to Gundaway. Quakers rolling back on the defense. Gundaway moving to the right, trying to get that screen from Jimenez. Gutierrez passes inside to Jimenez. Trying to push inside, loses control for a second. And another turnover. Oh my goodness, what is happening? And the ball will go out of bounds, and the Quakers will have the ball. And already a bad start for this Lady Bolts team as a whole. It's going to be Quaker ball inbounding Ava Giardino. Referee trying to get the ball from the corner, which he successfully does. And timeout taken early here by the Quakers. And we're going to take a quick break here.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
We're back here. Quakers up 6-0 to the Lady Bolts. Leading scorer right now is Hannah West, number 34, the junior guard, and followed by 2 points from Jay Perez, who's been having a game so far in terms of defense and creating these scoring opportunities. She's had a game so far, number 2, the freshman guard, already making big plays. And it's been an entirely different story so far for the Lady Bolts. Their JV game, they stomped on the Quakers. A 30-point win, 38-8 rout. Quakers can get to double digits there, but obviously here, Quakers are dominating so far in their first quarter with 5:30 to go. Tonight's game is brought to you by Precision Home Lending, Michael C. Lima, Attorney at Law, Remax the Albert Group, and LaPointe Insurance Agency. We're back here in action here at Vegetable Gym as it will be Quaker ball before Michaela Johnson gets it away, gets the turnover, stopping in her tracks right there. She'll try to slow down the offense. Aiden Gulliver at the top of the 3-point line. Rolling to the right. Now driving inside, going over 3 defenders, can't get it to go for her. And it'll be Aiden Gulliver on the foul.
Teams first.
First of the night for the Lady Bolts. As nothing's gone their way so far except for the Michaela Johnson turnover. As he's been playing some tough press defense again, but Quakers get past it early. Nice dish out, but couldn't get it. Busquet tried it, just couldn't execute. Jana Gunderway guarded by Ava Giardino at the top of the court. Trying to get past the defense, bounce pass to Gulliver, trying one from the mid-range corner, bounces off the rim. No luck so far on shooting tonight as Maya Jimenez gets the ball tipped off her hands off a pass by Madison Gutierrez. Another Thunderbolts turnover as the Quakers are having a night so far. 4:33 left in play. Both teams have a foul each. And Sal Samos and Lanaya Rollins, both sophomore guards entering the game. He's focusing on more small ball type team right now as it'll be a lob to Giardino. Giardino passing to Busquet. Rebounded by the recently subbed in Val Samos. Gulliver getting a screen and a whistle blown by the referees there. And the foul will be on Hannah West. Second team foul overall.
Number 3, Samantha Bernancio enters for the Lady Bolts, replacing Val Samos.
And now Samantha Bernancio entering, junior guard. Also played volleyball for the Lady Bolts earlier this school year. Start to Maya Jimenez, who just can't get it to go her way. Close shot, no good. Rebounded. Perez facilitating. Pass to the corner, wide open 3. Maya Jimenez coming up to guard. No good, second chance, nope. Rebounded by Aiden Gulliver, who gets down the court quickly. Yes, Gulliver guarded by the freshman Perez. And trying to get it to Jimenez once again, but cannot connect. Going past her, out of bounds, near the Moses Brown bench. Quakers ball again. Some subs here. Perez and Prescott out.
Number 22,
Ellie Kirkman and Vivian Stone entering in. Inside. And gets the and one. It'll be 8-0. As Busquet has her first points of the game.
First personal foul, team second.
try to extend it to 9-0.
Has one shot.
And the shot will fall. Nothing but net there. And it'll be 9-0 with 3:30 to go. Jimenez lobbing it to Gunderwood, who will then pass it to the player Venancio. Got Jimenez. She's played since freshman year after Coach Diggs made some mid-season changes during that COVID year. There are enough changes to lead them to the playoffs as Jimenez will try to shoot a 3, which falls in. Maya Jimenez gets the first points of the game, cuts the lead down to 6 for Moses Brown. Opens up the East scoring attack with a 3. And a bullet to Hannah West, and that'll be Lady Bolt's ball. Too tough for her to handle. Double team there. Gulliver to inbound. Some tough defense being played by the Quakers right now. Jimenez trying to escape. Gets it to Gulliver. Gulliver shaking for a pass and gets the turnover. Oh, too easy. Red like a buck. And adds some more points for Hannah West. 6 points so far as she's been dominant inside the paint. Gulliver. Is she going to get the foul? Looks like she will. And Bousquet on the foul.
Number 2, Jay Perez returns for Moses Brown, replacing David Giardino.
Gulliver working down that sideline. She'll inbound it from the scorer's table to Jimenez. Back to Gulliver. A lob and a little overthrown, a little bit too far for Jimenez, and it'll be another turnover. Jay Perez back into the game. 2:25 to go. It's 11-3. A lob inside to Bousquet. It was too short. Underpowered there, and it looks like she'll get some free throw shots. 3 points so far in the fair.
Lauren Bousquet at the line has 2 shots.
1 field goal made, plus the free throw got her 3 now. To extend that to 4. Has some sub-ins here. Val Samos, Madison Gutierrez entering the game.
Number 23, Val Samos, and number 35, Madison Gutierrez return for the Lady Bolts.
Will she go 2 for 2? Yes, 3 for 3 has a hole on the line. 13-3, a 10-point difference. Jimenez working towards the middle. Nobody playing defense on her so far. Right now, closing player 2 are Lauren Bousquet. Jimenez working toward the right side. A step back 3. No good, just short bouncing. Off the rim, a dart to number 22, Ellie Kirkman. A lot of passing so far. Wide open mid-range corner will fall in. Bousquet is now on fire, getting her work in. 7 points so far for her. 15-3. Has 5 times the points on the Lady Bolts, and that'll be a foul for Maya Jimenez. She'll go to the line. Bousquet, her second foul. Jimenez a chance to get 5. She's been the lone scorer so far for the Lady Bolts, and it's not been so good so far. A lot of turnovers. Just the name of the game. You can really tell they're inexperienced as Jimenez missed the first one.
Number 3, Elise Curtis, and number 23, Patty Prescott, into the lineup for Moses Brown, replacing Lauren Bousquet and Hannah
And a lot of
West.
these Lady Bolt players coming from Coach Phil Goddard's and previous coach Jamal Diggs beat the odds lifestyle, as Jimenez will knock down the second one. 4 points for her today. And we talked to Coach Phil Goddard during media day, and he said that familiarity can help them with the game plan. You know, just knowing a little bit more personally about their strengths and weaknesses. And there'll be another score for this time Ellie Kirkman. 17-4 is your score. 1:13 to go. Jimenez flowing over 3 defenders. A little bit of a questionable shot there, but she'll get the foul and the free throw shots, 2 for her. Been the lone scorer.
Her first personal foul.
Yeah, as Coach Phil Goddard said, that familiarity helps them out in the long run by knowing their strengths and weaknesses a little bit more, helps them game plan a little easier, and plus that, already, formed bond of trust. Very helpful for them, as Jimenez has 5 on the night. And second one will fall in. All 6 points scored by Maya Jimenez so far. Aiden Gulliver has yet to score. Jay Perez. Getting double team for a second there. This time getting it to Vivian Stone. Stone loses control and rebounded, taken away by Venancio. Venancio driving down, getting in transition. Now inside East territory, losing control for a second. Trying to get to escape. Val Samos. Samos rolling to the right side. Passing it off to Jimenez. Jimenez. Back to Samos. Now going inside, backing up for Gutierrez. Will try a 3 and way off. That'll be an air ball and going out of bounds. .8 to be exact on the official score clock. And we know shot clock here as we wind down the first quarter. Perez, a pass to the corner, tip. Less than 15 to go as Maya Jimenez has the ball. It's an East turnover. Less than 5 to go. And getting the foul with 4.2 to go. As Cranston East principal Tom Barberi gets the ball. He's been an awesome principal for the Cranston East community. Jimenez at the line, bounces off. 0 for 1. Try and get the lead down to 10. This time she does. And running clock. We'll see if they'll try the last second attempt. And can't get the buzzer beater. End of the first quarter. It's 17-7. East in deep trouble right now. We'll be back for second quarter action here on the Fans Only Sports Network.
And the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball.
And welcome back here to Cranston East Girls Basketball, presented by the Fans Only Sports Network. I'm Tim Mean for the play-by-play. Right now, East, not a good debut so far for them. They're down by 10, 17-7. Went scoreless for the first couple minutes until about 3:35 to go, where Maya Jimenez knocked down 2 points plus an and one. Tonight's game is brought to you by Precision Home Lending, Michael C. Lima, Attorney at Law, Remax the Alba Group, and LaPointe Insurance Agency. So far, leading scorers, or only scorers so far, for the Lady Bolts, Maya Jimenez with 7 points altogether. Lauren Bousquet and Hannah West leading the charge for the Quakers, 7 points for Bousquet and 6 for West, number 34. Perez. A little bit of stop and go there. And a call for a travel there, and now we'll get East back the ball. As the name of the game so far, turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. East have been doing terribly at controlling the ball, or at least keeping control of it. It hasn't been good. It was part of the reasons why they went scoreless for their first couple of minutes, the first 5 minutes. Just been a lot of trouble for them, as it will be Lanaya Rollins. Sophomore in. Gutierrez now. Guarded by Kirkman, as it'll be another turnover. Jay Perez, spin move, bounce pass to her teammate Curtis to get her first points of the game, and first points for the Quakers in the second quarter. 19-7. And Val Samos tipped a little bit, trying to get the ball back. Ultimately, Quaker ball once again. They're trying to get down quickly for the fast break. Losing a ball and going out of bounds on Elliot Kirkman. Lady Bolts get back the ball. Gundaway returning. Val Samos returning to the bench. On the floor right now for East, Lanaya Rollins, Aiden Gulliver, Michaela Johnson, Madison Gutierrez, and Jana Gundaway. Perez, Prescott on the floor for the Quakers right now. 3-point shot attempt falls in for Gutierrez. Her first point of the game, and a second player on East to score, surprisingly. Perez moving to the left side is Vivian Stone. Vivian Stone also on the court. 3-shot, no good from Perez. This time from the free throw. Unlucky. East rebound. Rollins. Guarded by the other number 2, Perez. Gulliver moving to her right. Getting inside the paint. Firing to the corner to Gundaway. Contested shot. And over. Air ball there. On the rebound, Ellie Kirkman. And getting down quickly before doing the spin move shot attempt. And it'll be Lady Bolt ball. A push on Addie Prescott.
Addie Prescott, her second personal foul, team 7.
Yeah, looks like a play will resume. And it'll be on east side of the court. Alright, at the bonus right now. Jana Gundaway at the line.
Gundaway at the line, shooting 1 and 1.
1 and 1. And that one will fall, which means ball will be back in play. Falling down, but Quakers recover. Elise Curtis. Quakers back in action. East gets it back. Lanaya Rollins moving down the court quickly, guarded by the number 2 on Quakers, Jay Perez. Gulliver, 3-point shot, falls in. Lead down to 6 for the Quakers. Aiden Gulliver, her first 3 of the game, her first points of the game. On the ball is Hannah West, and whistle blown. And it'll be on Gutierrez, the foul for East. Fourth foul overall for East compared to Quakers 7. Ellie Kirkman out. And it'll be Maya Jimenez returning to the lineup. Gutierrez getting a talk from Coach Phil Goddard. Of course, again, his first season as lead head coach, was an assistant coach last season for Cranston East. Trying to create some room before passing to Hannah West. West back to Perez. Perez firing. Mid-range paint. Off the mark for Curtis. At the corner is Johnson. Will move in. Gulliver. Right side. At the wing. Tough defense. Less than 20 on the shot clock and unable to connect to Aiden Gulliver. And a timeout will be taken. We will be back.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
And welcome back, everybody, to Vegetable Gym here. 1913 is your score right now. Quakers leading. If you were here with us yesterday, we had Cranston East versus Cranston East boys basketball, in which they lost to Portsmouth 54-51. Nav Million led in scoring with 15 points. Daquan Foster 12 to lead in the Bolts defeat. Had a chance to interview Calvin Lucenti, one of the key players for the Patriot comeback yesterday. You can find that on the Fantasy Sports Instagram at FO Sports with a Z. Quaker ball inbounding is Jay Perez. Correction, Elise Curtis. It will be Perez receiving. Trying to the top. A lot of passing so far. And cross-court past defenders. No call there. And a double dribble. Yeah, obviously can't do that. And it'll be the Lady Bolts ball. Aiden Gulliver inbounding. Quakers playing tough defense. Getting into Jimenez, trying to block any passing lanes. Gunderway finds a wide open Michaela Johnson. Who's inside and gets a mid-range, and it'll be a traveling call on Michaela Johnson.
Number 25, David Giardino returns from Moses Brown.
Giardino to inbound and subbed in recently. No points on the night for Giardino. Yeah, gets it to Perez, who's been mostly the playmaker so far. Had a strong defensive start with a couple of steals on the east side of the court. West passing outside, getting it to Bousquet. No good. Jimenez on the rebound at the top of the sideline near the bleachers, moving towards the middle. Getting down quickly, driving through defenders. And we'll see what the call is. Hannah West. That'll be Maya Jimenez at the line.
Number 35, Madison Gutierrez returns for the Lady Bolts, replacing Lanaya Rollins.
Jimenez, the first player to score for East in the first quarter. She scored all 7 points. And it'll be 1-1 for Jimenez. And that one will fall and get her another chance to shoot from the line. 19-14, a 5-point difference. Let's see if she can make it a 4-point difference. And Jimenez gets that one to fall after a very, very dangerous bounce. Got Perez guarded by Gulliver, moving to the left, trying to break some ankles here. At the corner is Bousquet, will drive in, and it will be East ball.
Offensive foul.
An offensive foul on the Quakers.
Is on number 30, Lauren Bousquet.
And Lauren Bousquet
Team's
on the
ninth.
personal.
Number 23, Patty Prescott returns for Moses Brown, replacing Lauren Bousquet.
Inbounding is Aiden Gulliver. And a loose ball, and it'll be a kickball violation. He's back to inbound again.
Kick violation, Lady Bolts ball.
Gunderway, bounce pass back to Gulliver, who inbounded. Gulliver, crowded by defenders. Can she get past everybody? And a ball stripped away from her. And it'll be a jump ball.
Possession hour to the Lady Bolts.
Lady Bolts get possession. Coach Goddard going Maddie first. Gutierrez breaks out, bounce pass to Jimenez, who's inside the paint. Ball almost taken away from her again. It's a tough for it, and it will be another jump ball.
Possession hour to Moses Brown.
And Moses Brown gets back the ball. Tough, aggressive defense so far for the Quakers as the Lady Bolts will take a timeout. 4-point lead for Quakers. We'll be back.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
And we're back here for Cranston East girls basketball here, presented by the Fans Only Sports Network here at Petitolo Gym. The score right now, Quakers 19, East 15, a 4-point difference. Leading scorer for East, Maya Jimenez, 9 points overall, just had 2 free throws. And Lauren Bousquet leading the charge, 7 points in the first quarter so far, nothing much as of late. Make sure you be with us next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, for more East basketball presented by the Fans Only Sports Network. It'll be Jay Perez with a lob to Prescott.
Lady Bolts foul was on number 11, Jaden Gunderway. Her first personal
Gunderway
foul,
on the
team's fifth.
foul. Team 5th overall, 9-5 comparison. Quakers on the 9. Gulliver inside the paint, loses the ball, no foul called there. And
Out of bounds.
it'll be an out-of-bounds call. It'll be
Lady Bolts
Gulliver to
ball.
inbound. Perez to Garter. Breaking out of the line, Jimenez gets it from the corner. She'll try one from the corner. Overshot there. Too much in that. And unaware is Gwen Bradshaw, but Quakers recover, get it from the net, and ultimately score once again.
Glenn Bradshaw.
And Gwen Bradshaw, the player who was unaware at first, makes up for it with some points to get the lead back up to 6. And the foul there, shooting 2, is the Lady Bolts.
The Moses Brown foul was on number 15, Gwen Bradshaw. Her first personal
Foul for Gwen
Team
Bradshaw.
limit.
It'll be the team limit. They've reached 10 fouls.
Michaela Johnson. at the
Kayla
line
Johnson
has
to
2
shoot from
shots.
the line. From the charity stripe. Taking her time with it. A little bit too much power there. One of my favorite parts about watching basketball here is just the absolute silence on the free throws and just saying, you know, like watching some golf. Johnson gets her first of the game with the point from the charity stripe. Ball goes to Hannah West, moving toward the middle. At the wing. Finds the lady. Now inside the paint, double teamed, and jump ball. Possession
Held ball.
going to
Possession
the Lady
arrow,
Bolts.
Moses Brown.
And some conversation with the referees. As, yeah, it will be Quaker ball. Correction there. It'll be inbounding Zadie Prescott. Finds Perez. Now at the wing, it's number 25, Ava Giardino, who gets taken away by the Thunderbolts. And the ball will go out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And Nathan
Lady
Gulliver
Bolts
inbound
ball.
again for the Lady Bolts, who still have possession. East has improved somewhat significantly during the second quarter, outscoring the Quakers. En route to a hopeful comeback, Jimenez with the ball. A lob to Gunderway at the corner, fires it to Gulliver. Gulliver surveying the defense. Will opt to drive in. While back to Gunderway, back to Gulliver. Jimenez inside, a tough pass picked up by Addie Prescott. Quakers get back the ball. Another turnover by the Lady Bolts. A deep pass. Fires inside the paint, and Addie Prescott scores. 6 points so far in the second quarter for the Quakers overall. Gulliver loses the ball for a second, but will go back quick, trying a mid-range shot. Pulls up and gets it. 5 points so far for her in the second quarter. 5 points overall. Less than a minute to go. Johnson facilitating inside, gets it, and one. Get her to the line. Kayla Johnson, 3-point second quarter. This East team has stepped up. 13 points scored in the second for East compared to 6 for the Quakers. A very different East team we've seen so far in the second. And that will bring the lead down to 2. Madison Gutierrez subbed out. The East has come back and have made this a now competitive game. Loose ball recovered by Gunderway. Less than 40 seconds to go. Shot clock still active. Bounce pass to Gulliver. Jimenez trying to get one from the corner. Wide open 3. Can't go her way. Samos try to chase for the ball. Quakers get the ball back. And referees call it on Maya Jimenez. Contact there.
Team's sixth.
Fires it to Perez. Less than 20 seconds to go in play. Spin around. This time it's West with a little move there. And a foul, which will give East back the ball. Third foul as East will go back to the line. Gulliver, the lone Bolts player there.
2 shots.
And Gulliver's first misses. Any viewers watching that's interested in hockey can go purchase themselves a ticket pass at the Fans Only Sports website, fansonlysports.com, to watch all the high school hockey action here in Rhode Island. It's a very fun experience, and plus we now have statistics tracked for hockey now as Aiden Gulliver will get her first from the free throw line there, and a miscommunication there as ball finally called out of bounds. 3.7 on the clock. We'll see if there's any time adjustments made. It doesn't look like there'll be any. Inbounding is by Jimenez, 3.7 to go. 23-22, 1-point game. Lob, less than 3 seconds to go. We'll try a Hail Mary shot and tipped and no good. That'll be the end of the first half here at Ventura Gym. It's a 1-point game. East has come back and made this an exciting game. 23-22, Moses Brown leads. We will be back for the second half here on the Fans Only Sports Network, but for now we'll take a break.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
Try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires,
deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score! And welcome back, everybody, for second half action here at Venta Tool Gym, presented by the FanDuel Sports Network. It's Cranston East Girls Basketball. Right now, the Lady Bolts are down by 1, 23-22. An exciting game so far. East has really ramped up the comeback. Right, first quarter, scoreless, basically scoreless for the first couple minutes or so, exactly 5 minutes to be exact. Maya Jimenez picked up the scoring slack, started the East comeback with 7 points total in the first quarter, which were the only points in the first quarter for the Lady Bolts. And a couple of players picked up on the scoring bout as well for the comeback. Michaela Johnson, Madison Gutierrez, Aiden Gulliver, and of course Maya Jimenez again, you know, helping to come back to make it 23-22. Lotus Brown, great early, defensively, offensively, Perfect. Kept these scores for their first couple minutes or so, like I said, but so far I've been slipping a lot of fouls caused by them. We'll see who comes up on top this third quarter here. Inbounding Zayden Gulliver. This time he's on the right side of your screen. Jimenez. Trying one from 3-point distance. Falls in for Jimenez. The forward. 12 points so far, leading East in scoring. Watch out for her. She's definitely going to get some college offers. Been playing all year for the Lady Bolts. Actually playing all her entire career on varsity for the Lady Bolts. A great start to her season so far as she's carrying them right now. Jana Gunderway gets it back in control, and East has their first lead of the game. A traveling call there on Gunderway. On the court for the Quakers, Lauren Bousquet, Addie Prescott, Hannah West, Jay Perez, and to round it out, number 25, Ava Giardino. On the court for East, Aiden Gulliver, Michaela Johnson, Madison, correction, Jada Gunderway, Maya Jimenez, and Ava Samos. Loose ball, barely recovered, but it'll be East ball. Out of bounds call there. And right in front of sports analytics teacher at East, Derek Masterson as well. Got Gulliver as the ball handler. Stepping to the right, getting the screen from Jimenez, bouncing out to Samos, wide open for three, rolling away. And a backwards lob there as it's a tussle, and East will have it back. Gulliver inside, deep inside the paint. And a call there. Moses Brown tried to get one, and it's a Lady Bolts goal foul on Gulliver. A little bit of a tongue twister there. And bringing it up court is Hannah West. Inside the paint, ties it up. 25-25. Hannah West. 8 points now. So far, tip ball high. Quakers get it back. Inside the paint over for a wide open West, and it's a call on Maya Jimenez. Get Hannah West 2 at the charity line. Great defensive play by the Quakers. Second foul on Jimenez so far the half. Second for East overall. First one falls in. Tonight's game is brought to you by Precision Home Lending, Michael C. Lima Attorney at Law, Remax the Alba Group, and LaPointe Insurance Agency. Second shot falls for West, bringing the lead up to 2. Quakers regain it. Gulliver almost taken away, and gets it taken away. Trying to go for a foul there. Perez has it back. Quakers back in dominant possession. Driving up to the paint, taken away by Gulliver. A steal for her, stripped away from Bousquet. Now it's Gulliver driving inside. A little bit too short, a little bit too underpowered. It'll be a lob, a very soft one to Lauren Bousquet. Almost another turnover there. Bousquet recovers. Bounces off the ankle of Maya Jimenez, and that'll be Quaker ball. And jumping up and down, Val Samos. At the charity strip. Gets it. Back to a 4-point lead for the Quakers. Gulliver can't get it to go. Quaker rebound. He's trying to get back quickly on defense. One player there, Michaela Johnson, at the paint. And a hard fight for the ball. Johnson falling down, and it'll be Moses Brown ball. 29-25.
Number 22, Bella Dupree, and number 35, Madison Gutierrez, enter for the Lady Bolts.
Bella Dupree entering her first minutes of action here. She had some significant time on varsity last year as a freshman. So far, we haven't really seen her tonight. Her first appearance on the court, actually. We'll see how she contributes to this East team. Inbounding, Ava Giardino. A little bit of bounce pass inside the paint for Busquet, actually. That won't go. Gutierrez in control of the ball, gets it to Gulliver. Slowing it down. Dupree at the wing, and she'll get it. Tight defense, gets a screen from Jimenez. Inside the paint, Dupree almost had it. Gets her own rebound, second chance shot is blocked. Turnover here for the Lady Bolts as Quakers get the ball back. Moving to the right, trips over. Takeaway by Madison Gutierrez. Gutierrez driving down the court for Gunderway. And, oh my goodness, a horrible pass from Gunderway. Just ill-advised there.
The Lady Bolts foul is on number 22, Bella Dupree.
Directly to Perez. That's another turnover.
Team's third.
Score seems close so far, but Quakers have outperformed East in the third. A lot of mistakes made by Cranston East so far. Jay Perez gets the screen and a little bit of a tip pass and a hard foul and a hard fall from Jana Gunderway. She's down. Slow down quickly or we're going to take a quick injury break.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
And we're back here, 29-25. That was Jana Gunderway on the floor, injured there. Took a hard fall and got knocked in the head. Jana Gunderway still on the foul. Hope the best for her. Unknown if she'll return to the game, but a hard foul, hoping the best for her. It'll be Quakers at the line.
Number 3, Samantha Bernancio returns for the Lady Bolts.
Bernancio subbing in for Gunderway.
Lauren Busquet at the line has 2 shots.
Busquet shoot 2 for the free throw line. High arcing and ultimately rolling out. Getting ready to go for the rebound, and the second one falls in. First point of the quarter for Busquet. Jimenez's pass will be tipped. Dupree getting it back to Jimenez. Double teamed right here. Oh, took a hard hit. Hannah West got back up. Jimenez driving down the court quickly. Gulliver at the corner, driving in inside the paint. Close shot there, goes in. 8 points for Gulliver tonight. 30-27. Pushing inside is Busquet.
Lady Bolts ball.
And it'll be Lady Bolts ball. 3:38 to go on the official score clock. Playing with a 35-second shot clock. Gulliver to inbound to Jimenez. Double team once again trying to block the passing lanes are the Quakers, and a traveling violation committed by Gulliver. Moses Brown gets the ball back inside their own side of the court. Pass to the corner now to Busquet. Busquet over 2 defenders. Gets her own rebound off the backboard. Jimenez gets the rebound. Dupree back with it. Driving aggressively inside, getting past 1 defender, but goes under the glass. It'll be a foul ball, and the Lady Bolts get it back. Vivian Stone returning.
Replacing Eva Giordino.
Giordino on the bench now. Is going to be an East inbound 3-point shot by Maya Jimenez, just short from the corner. Perez on the rebound, passing quickly to Busquet over 2 defenders, and gets the score. Bounce pass to Jimenez. Pass to Dupree. And tried to do a little fadeaway, but way too contested there. Her shot blocked. Jimenez falls down, trying to get back up. 5 players now on the court, and getting past number 3, Samantha Venancio. Another Quaker score. It'll be the Quaker ball once again. And a timeout will be taken. We're going to take a short break. 34-27, Quakers lead.
Looking deep, looking for the side. And he finds his receiver there. King looking towards the far sideline. A great catch made and a touchdown to Lopez.
3 to go here in the first. Here's a fade, corner of the end zone. Jump ball. It is caught. What a catch. Cavano, he beat him. That is 6.
Down the sideline! Already! No way! Opening kick! Oh my goodness!
Darway with 1 man to beat. He's going to beat him. Touchdown.
Balco down the field, wide open, Devin Lynch in the end zone, touchdown. Hendrick still going as he still can't be brought down. He breaks the tackle. Will he take it? He will. Rams score, touchdown.
What a
2:25 left to go in the third quarter here at Cranston High School East. It's 34-27. Quakers are leading by 7. And so far, Quakers have dominated the third quarter. And a quick injury update. Jada Underway questionable to return. Took a hard fall. A lob, which really won't be much there. And the 3-pointer falls in. Hannah West on fire. And contested is Venancio. Gets it to Gulliver, who jumps and passes to Gutierrez. Gutierrez trying to get over 2 defenders. A ill-advised shot there. And that's just a shot you simply do not take. Double-teamed 3-pointer. Won't go from Hannah West. Venancio back with it. Moving to right to Gulliver. Gets a screen at the free throw. Finds Jimenez at the top of the 3-point line and very short. Quaker ball once again. And it'll be on Nathan Gulliver the foul. Inbounding Vivian Stone. Madison Gutierrez subbed out. Bella Dupree ready to step in. On it. Gets a screen. Perez passing. A lot of passing from the Quakers team. And no good from Hannah West. On the court right now, Samantha Venancio, Michaela Johnson,
Teams
Lanaya
third.
Rollins, now Dupree replacing Gulliver. Maya Jimenez also on the court. For the Lady Bolts, Jay Perez, Hannah West, number 23, Addie Prescott, Vivian Stone, and Lauren Bousquet in for the Quakers. And that'll be out of bounds call on
Moses Brown fouls.
Lanaya
Number 23,
Rollins.
Addie Prescott. Her third personal
No,
foul.
it'll be a foul
Team
on
seven.
Addie Prescott.
Number 22, Billy Kirkman returns from Moses Brown, replacing Lauren Bosquet.
Dupree to inbound to Jimenez. Gets it back. Dupree working from top of the three. Jimenez backing up. Driving inside now, getting the foul. 2 shots for Jimenez. And as expected, the leading scorers for
Moses Brown foul is at number 23,
the Lady
Addie
Bolts,
Prescott.
Maya Jimenez
Her
and
fourth
Aiden Gulliver.
personal foul, team's third.
Besides
Maya
those
Jimenez
two
on the
scoring,
line has
Michaela Johnson 4
2
points,
shots.
Madison Gutierrez 3. Both of them scoring in the second quarter. Maya Jimenez will get the first of 2. And second one will not fall. Perez getting it all the way herself, but can't get it. But second chance goes in for Vivian Stone for her first recorded points of the game. Lady Bolts get it back. Subbing in is Gwen Bradshaw for Addie Prescott, number 23, just exited the game. 39-28 as the Quakers have rebuilt their lead. And it'll be a tipped off to Jimenez's hands, and going back into the hands of Vivian Stone. And a double dribble, and then the Lady Bolts will get it right back.
Number 25, Ava Giardino returns from Moses Brown.
Giardino coming back, replacing Hannah West. It is 39-28. Jimenez gets the ball, finds a wide open Bella Dupree. Bella Dupree lobbing it to Venancio, will then get it to Johnson. Now to Rollins. Rollins trying to three, way over. Oh my goodness, swarmed by a Quaker defense with Michaela Johnson, who gets the ball stripped away from her. Less than 10 seconds on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Will last second chance shot. Falls in for the buzzer beater. Oh my goodness. What a play. Gets it all the way herself. And the Quakers extend the lead and get to the 40 mark for a 41-28 score at the end of the third quarter. Oh my goodness. The buzzer beater of a lifetime first of the season. And we're going to take a break.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
And we are back here for fourth quarter action here at Vegetable Gym. Not looking so good for the Lady Bolts right now. They're down double digits, 41-28, a 13-point difference. We just came back from one of the more explosive plays you'll see in girls basketball. Vivian Stone brought it all the way down from each side of the court, all the way down to the paint. Shot, last second miracle shot, got it in for the buzzer beater to beat the clock, brings them up to 41 points. Just an insane play. Stone, 4 points recorded so far. Hannah West having herself a day, number 34, Hannah West. Maya Jimenez has 4 points in the third quarter, 1 of 2 players to only score for Lady Bolts, the other being Aiden Gulliver. West. Back to the corner to Perez. Now inside and over the hoop. Bradshaw overshot it and a travel violation. Gives the Lady Bolts back the ball. They have the very difficult task of overcoming a 13-point deficit with 7:44 to go in 8-minute quarters. 35-second shot clock to remind you guys, as Jimenez will get it, and a pass to Johnson. Getting guarded by the way taller lady, Gwen Bradshaw. Getting it back is Ava Giardino, who gets it to West. Now to Perez on a wide open three. Ball! Nothing but net. Jay Perez. We're going to take a timeout. Lady Bulls taking a timeout. 44-28.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
And we are back for basketball here at the Tatula Gym. Ace has gotten a little bit, the game's gotten a little bit out of hand, correction there. Really close entering the second half, but so far it's been a Quaker domination. It'll be the Lady Bulls inbounding the ball. Just got back from a Quaker score. It'll be Maya Jimenez blocking the passing lane for once again, but finding Lanaya Rollins cross court, getting it to Gulliver. Hard press defense being played by Moses Brown. Bounce pass off the hand of Jimenez. Oh my goodness. Gulliver tips the ball away, but it'll be Moses Brown ball still. And quicker ball, and it's been an issue for Maya Jimenez so far. Just can't get the ball, or at least can't catch it. Eagles Nelson Aguilar hands right there, as it'll be a corner shot for Hannah West, who gets it to fall in. 47-28, as it's almost about to be a 20-point lead for the Quakers, 19 so far. Gulliver fakes one and will get the foul. 2 on the line for her.
Moses Brown foul is number 12, Vivian Stone. Her first
8 points so far for Aiden Gulliver. Had 2 points in the third quarter.
Has 2 shots.
And 6:33 to go. This game has not been kind. And first one is a miss. And the second one won't go. Over 2, so she'll remain scoreless in the fourth. A lob to Jay Perez. Perez moving toward the free throw line, now inside the paint. Hard defense being played by Samantha Venancio. And loose ball. Perez recovers and foul called. And it'll be inbounded from under the basket.
Lady foul is on 0, Maya Jimenez. Her third personal foul, team 6.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Precision Home Lending. Michael C. Lima, attorney at law, Remax, the Alba Group, and the Point Insurance Agency.
Number 23, Val Samos, and number 35, Madison Gutierrez. Enter for the Lady Bolts, replacing Samantha
Inbounding,
Venancio and Michaela Johnson.
Abigail DeWolf. What a name. Inbounding are the Quakers. Bounce pass, nearly taken away, and ball out of bounds, and Moses Brown gets the ball again. Inbounding, Moses Brown. Bowler has possession. Guarded tightly by Vivian Stone. Stones continue playing hard defense, and traveling violation on Reed and Gulliver. And I mean, it's been a tough night, especially in the second half so far for the Lady Bolts. Had that shimmer of hope in the second quarter with that comeback. Rez passing towards the top of the three. Back to her wide open three once again. Gets it. 2-3 for Jay Perez so far in the fourth quarter. 6 points in total. Jimenez receiving the inbound. 50-28 as it's a 22-point difference. Jimenez trying to cut the lead down. Foul ball, possession to the Thunderbolts. 50-28, 5:17 to go. Gulliver to inbound, breaking out of the line. Gets it to Jimenez. Jimenez over a defender. Nope. Off the glass. Out of bounds again.
Out of bounds, Lady Bolts ball.
And you can just sense the inexperience that this East team is showing. A lot of sophomores, some freshmen on the team. Gulliver inbounding for the Lady Bolts. Getting back the ball in traffic. Close shot for Jimenez. Will go, but she'll get the foul. Maya Jimenez, one of the few highlights on the team. Mostly a positive game for her so far, but key problem is trying to catch the ball. The receiving passes sometimes just breaks off her hands, and it's a turnover for the Lady Bolts. Quakers getting back the ball and capitalizing off of it. Maya Jimenez gets a free throw to cut the lead down to 21. Akila Johnson replacing Aiden Gulliver. Second one will fall in. 2 for 2 on the line there. Jay Perez on the ball handle. A lob to an easy target and travel violation on Vivian Stone. Be with us next week for more Cranston East basketball. Here as my Jimenez will roll the ball. Next Tuesday, girls basketball versus Mount Hope. And it looks like it'll be another foul for my Jimenez. Give her 2 on the line. And continuing on next Wednesday at 7, boys basketball comes back after a 2-game away stretch to play again at home versus East Greenwich. Both games tipping off at 7 on the 20th and 21st. Jimenez, only player to score all 4 quarters for East. We have some subbing. Kendall Duke and Jane Belcito as the backups are basically entered now. Jimenez to cut the lead down to 18. Nope. East gets back the ball. Jimenez takes the opportunity to pass for a teammate. Val Samos. And getting through defenders. Jay Perez have a quarter. 8 points so far for Perez. Johnson to Rollins. Trying to get the bounce pass to Jimenez. Jimenez double team. Finds the escape route. And Samos. High arcing ball. Just too short there. And an easy point try. Falls in for Vivian Stone. 54-31. 4 minutes to go. No good for Michaela Johnson. Quakers get the ball back. It's Vivian Stone with the ball. To the left side and a Lady Bolts ball. Jane Belcito on the foul.
First personal foul, team 7.
And just what was basically a tied game, a 1 point difference at half, turning into a blowout for the Quakers. If the score stands, he falls to 0-1 on the season. 0-1 at home as well. And Val Samos, double team, finds Madison Gutierrez, lob to Jimenez. Jimenez gonna get the foul, but we'll have to see from there, and she will. 8 fouls for the Quakers compared to 6 for the Lady Bolts.
Second personal foul, teams 8.
Renija Gomes about to enter the game.
Number 4, Renija Gomes enters for the Lady Bolts, replacing Michaela Johnson.
And
Maya Jimenez
Renija Gomes
shooting 1-1.
replaces Michaela Johnson, 1-1 for Maya Jimenez. And she gets the first. Waiting for the second free throw try. And that one falls, I think. Yeah, it did. Lead back down to 21. Quakers trying to hold on. Tough defense being played by Gomes. And a little bit of tip there and a hard fall. But gets back up quickly against Curtis.
Her 4th personal foul, team 7.
And got her to the line.
Curtis at the line shooting 1-1.
1-1. Trying to extend the lead. 21 to maybe 22 or maybe even 23. 22-point game. First points of the quarter for Elise Curtis. Taking her time with it. Not really in a rush here. Jimenez, the ball handler. As one of the potential key players to be a key part of a possible playoff run. Major Gomes. A dart to Rollins. Shot off the glass and off the glass again. 2:20 to go. Quaker ball. And a pass to the middle. A loose ball. Quakers pick it up. And getting past Jimenez. Shot goes over. And Dupree enters the game. She's seen limited minutes.
Replacing Val Samos.
Next game for the Lady Bolts will be on Friday the 16th at Tiverton versus the Tigers. And They'll be out of bounds. Boys basketball tomorrow, they'll play Cumberland. And on Monday, their boys basketball team plays again, this time versus Hendricken. That will be also the senior night game, I believe, later on around the end of the season. Hendricken, one of the top teams, been one of the top teams basically every year. And another turnover for the Quakers. Out of bounds, Lady Bolt's ball. Dupree to inbound. And Jimenez gets the ball rolling to her. Gomes trying to drive in from the right corner, and she won't, but she will get some free throws. And I don't know what they're talking about with the referees. Alright, a little bit of a clip check. And just your hair time, or her bobby pins, or yeah, had to take those off. 101, nope. And blocked shot. Kendall Duke on the attempt. Lady Bolts get back the ball. 1:34 to go. Dupree to Jimenez. Gomes loses control. Alright, and 1:12 to go, and it's a foul ball. Lotus Brown on possession. Quakers just trying to run clock at this point. He's still playing tight defense. Over. Thrown there. Dupree getting down quickly down the court. Less than a minute to go in the game. Quick shot from Jimenez. Over and overpowered. Just trying to run clock out. 43 seconds. No good from Abigail DeWolf. Bradshaw, nope, and not out of bounds. I'd like to take the time to thank the crew working this game: Spanish broadcaster Jason Santos, producer Matthew Joles, cameraman Brady Kitterick. Everybody's done a great job on the production and broadcast so far. I appreciate them for all of the hard work they've done this game. Less than 30 seconds to go. East gonna face Mount Hope. Their next matchup Friday. Tip-off at 7. We'll be back with you for more East basketball starting next Tuesday with a girls matchup. Lady Bolts get back the ball. 10.6 to go. We're just waiting for time to run out, as it'll be a roll ball to Maya Jimenez. Just start the clock. Clock operator. Leading scorer for the Bolts, Maya Jimenez. Jay Perez, big fourth quarter. And that'll be the end of the game here for us. Thank you for watching this broadcast of the Fans Only Sports Network, Cranston East basketball. This has been Tim Bean for Fans Only Sports Network. We're going to sign you out. Good night, everybody. Final score, 56-33.